we are from group 1D. So today we're going to be doing static and dynamic balancing experiment. So these are the apparatus that we need. The first one are the blocks, screws, and also the Allen key to tighten up the screws onto the shaft. This is the static and dynamic balancing apparatus, the main apparatus, and lastly we have the weight buckets, and also we have steel balls to put into the bucket for the first experiment.
Next, we move on to the procedure of this experiment. First, put the block max in the shaft and tighten the screw to tighten the screw using Allen key. Make sure the angles is 0. Then, put 10 bearing balls into the bucket weight and measure the angle. Then, put the ball 10 by 10 until the block reaching 90 degrees. Lastly, repeat the step using different blocks at the same distance.
Balance the 189 gram block, we need to use about 101 balls. So in order to calculate how much the weight of the balls, we need to use the scaling machine. So first we need to calculate how much the weight of this thing. So the weight is 66.3. Then after that, we can minus this thing from this thing. So 166 minus 66, and we got 400 gram of balls.
So for the dynamic balancing, as we can see here, we set up the block 1, block 2 and block 3, and we fixed that. But the last block we control accordingly to set the balancing. So after that, we connect with the belt to the motor to ensure that this have achieved the balance. So we close with the dome, perspex dome. So when we turn on it, the experiment was conducted by trial and error method, but we can also compare the experimental value with the theoretical value by applying formula. So the formula used to determine the position is by M1 R1 cos theta 1 plus M2 R2 cos theta 2, and so on up until the fourth mass. So for the angle, we are able to determine the angle by using the formula of shift tangent dy over dx. And in this setup, the sequence is from A to C to B and to block D. So this is to minimize the difference between the two blocks. Thanks. To conclude, we are able to balance all the blocks, 4 blocks, dynamically and also statically. And that is all from our group. Thank you.